Hi there. Thanks for hitting play.
I had assumed that there were some obvious ground rules.
Rules? Oh, rules. There's rules. Isn't your whole side of this arrangement about acting an impulse? Feeling unhindered? You want to go skiing at the drop of a hat and not have some big discussion? Fine. You want to raise your hand at work every time they need someone to fly off to Luxembourg and not feel like you're taking our marriage for granted? Fine.
Emma and Mike are a contemporary New York couple who pushed the boundaries of their marriage by agreeing to openly pursue multiple partners. They are also deeply in love. Does that equal monogamy and nothing but monogamy? Into this modern world, a mysterious vision inserts herself. Who is this goddess? She is many things. She is the embodiment of human sexuality. She is a force in Emma's mind that won't let her settle for the bourgeois. She is a power that keeps our civilized selves from becoming complacent and atrophied. She is a beautiful woman. Or is she? This is the story of a play that is being made into a film. My name is Justine Lambert. I'm one of the co-authors of The Goddess and the artistic director of Looking Glass Theater.
And I'm Kenny Nowell, the other co-author and an artistic associate with Looking Glass.
A couple years ago, we wrote the play The Goddess and rewrote it.
We had readings.
Wonderful readings with wonderful artists.
And then we produced it.
It was awesome.
We were extremely proud.
We got some great reviews and great audiences.
Including film producer Brian Blake.
When he saw The Goddess, he saw its potential for film immediately.
You weren't supposed to be home!
I can't help it if you can't keep track of your phone.
All right, fine. I'm guilty because I lost track of my phone. I'm guilty!
Brian contacted us and a project was born.
Brian brought cinematographer Courtney Boyd on board.
And we reached out and found a producing partner in Joy Amunze.
We have cast some amazing actors.
No, I didn't. No! Wait a minute, I did.
I gotta stop and ask myself if I'm breaking some rules by asking a girl to come up and look at my comic book collection. It's not even fair.
Wait a minute.
No, I am making a point!
Comic books?
I'm Josh. I'll be playing Mike.
I'm playing Emma.
And we're playing a couple who decides to have an open relationship.
We know we've got the goods, and now we're trying to raise additional funds to enhance the project.
Your participation will affect production values like locations, costumes, props, everything you see on the screen.
Had an amazing experience so far with the team of Justine Lambert and Kenny Nowell and the wonderful director Brian Blake.
Oh, wow. You assumed you wouldn't have to deal with the jealousy.
Oh, the screenplay it's fantastic. I first got it a little late at night, and I was laying in bed on my iPad, because that's how we read scripts nowadays, and it kept me up to like 4 a.m. It's absolutely hysterical.
Shh. Oh, honey, no, don't beat yourself up. It's a natural response.
No. It's a conditioned response.
Okay, well, you say potato.
It's a script that sort of explores what's inherent in relationships with humans versus what's trained and what's sort of learned. Mm-hmm. And it's just sort of addressing that conflict between nature and nurture.
And what happens when you break out of the social norms of a marriage?
Yeah. Comic books?
What?
You lured some girl back here with comic books?
Yeah. Have you met me? She couldn't believe I had a whole wall of them alphabetized and wrapped in cellophane. So I was like, why don't you come back and have a look? And she said, okay.
What's particularly fun about this for me is that it's a project that's got passion behind it. And it's also a project that has, I don't want intelligence, isn't it?
Of course, yeah.
But you know, it's got something to say.
It's a very New York story.
And it might be different how people hear what is being said, but there is something said. There is a story that is being
listen
told.
closely.
I just don't know how I feel about, well, I had kind of assumed that this was going to be partitioned off. Or
like a firewall? That's what you were thinking? We'd like to thank Justine Lambert for writing this amazing script, and Kenny Nowell, and Brian Blake for his wonderful directing skills.
Well, it is hitting you, isn't it?
And all of you out
Speaks.
there in movie land, thank you for making this happen for us.
Yes.
It's been
Thank you for watching
an awesome
this.
project.
Yes, comic books in plastic bags. I know, weird. And I'm like, okay.
And we thank you for your support on this.
Thank you for your support. Come join our team.
It's going to be like on this team.